Good morning. Good morning. It is Wednesday, August 30th. It is 9:04 in the morning, and I'm in my closet. I wanted to see if I can. Well, I already started. I started doing it already because there are these pairs of pants that I've already pulled out that I really want to try with you guys. You're going to see comparisons, shots of me when I first tried it on. I didn't try it on for you guys, I don't think, or maybe I did, and I said that they didn't fit, but I like them so much because I really am still into, I don't know if it's a fashion still. I don't keep up with trends per se, but they're the really thick white stitching on the jeans, and I really, really like that. So I didn't want to return them to the Goodwill, and I said I'll keep these. And I was only supposed to keep them from 60 days if I wasn't going to, if I didn't lose any weight, whatever. But I ended up washing them and everything, keeping them. I didn't wait, anyway, because you only have 60 days to return them to the Goodwill. And I was only going to give myself X amount of time. But I ended up washing them right away because I figured I really liked them. So I already pulled them out. But the other thing I'm doing, I'm going to move you up a little bit. Oh, by the way, guys, let me say, one of the things the lady says in those challenge videos is, I want to get you sore, like from your legs, because we worked arms. I didn't get too sore at all, honestly. And I am using 5 pounds. But I've always said my legs are probably weaker than my arms. Like I have more strength in my arms. And the truth of the matter is that, I don't turn my foot around like she does all the time, or do those types of exercises where you're getting those tiny, tiny muscles, the ones that tire out real quick. So she said, I don't want to get you sore, or I want to get you sore because you want to feel that you're working it, but you don't want to be like so sore you're not going to come back, she said. Well, I'm sore. Now, it's not a painful sore. It's not a sore where you have to take a day off to recover, to mend, because no, it's not that kind of sore. You feel it. Where your heel is, or that Achilles tendon, like there, like, and then going all the way, whatever that is, shooting all the way up into the back of your calf. It's just straight up. That I feel it. It's a good thing. That's a really, really good thing because I've actually worked muscles and things that I wasn't working out. So it was really, really good. And here I was thinking, oh, I could do a little bit more, but no. Yes, trust the process because I'm not a fit person. So all these little muscles she's working are gonna be very good for me, and I like that. So can't wait for today's challenge, day number 3. All right, let's get back to these pants. I'm gonna go through a couple of more, and then I will see what I try on. But I know I'm gonna try one pair of pants. The other ones, I'm just sort of organizing a little bit, getting an idea of what I got because I've been getting a lot at the Goodwill, so I kind of want to do that. The other thing too, my tops. I have been getting a lot of tops from the Goodwill as well. Honestly, I want to get rid of my tops, some of them. I've kept them. I did a try on. I'll put a link here. I did a try on. Was it 2019? Maybe the early part of 2020. And I kept some. Because they didn't fit from my arms, etc. But I kept them, right? Because I was on my way. I was doing really, really good in terms of weight loss. But the reality is, even if I can fit into them, I'm changing. I really am trying to change my style. I really am. I'm trying to look at different things and branch out a little bit when it comes to my wardrobe. Sometimes I buy just the same type of things. And I'm somebody who likes to, I don't necessarily want to dress up when I'm out and about, right? But I like to dress up when I'm out and about. I do. I'm somebody who really enjoys, I don't want to say fashion, like I'm not into the fashion, but maybe I am getting there. Maybe I am, but I've always enjoyed it ever since I was little. My mom in high school would make my clothes, and my friends really liked it. But if my mother were here, she would tell you, I designed it. I would design it, and I would be a pain in her rear because she would be like, she wasn't like a professional seamstress, but I would say, Mom, no, this is not the way I wanted it here, da 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 da. And yeah, yeah, I've always enjoyed, like, I like taking my time to match my shoes and put my earrings on and all that good stuff. Even at my heaviest, I tried, even though, yeah, when I was like 228 pounds, I really tried, but it's really feeling good to do it with a different mindset, not just physical, but with your mind, feeling good about life. And this is all being enhanced. And this is not important things in life, but it's the things that I enjoy in life, is what I'm saying. So I want to get rid of stuff. I'll give you an example of a top. This one here. Now, I'm not saying this is ugly. I would wear this. I'm not saying it's ugly. I would wear this. I would. Nice pair of jeans, things like that, right? And I bought it because I liked it. But this is it doesn't even have the tag. It doesn't even say extra large. I'm sorry, extra large. But this has absolutely, well, it has a stretch, but it's a very, very thin stretch, like a very, but it's not something I want to wear anymore. It's just not. I don't hate the style. Maybe it's the print that I'm just done with. It's just these types of tops. Okay. And again, it's not that I hate the style per se, because the style, I have some with, keyhole here, long sleeve. It's nothing bad. I'll probably find this style and buy it. But what I'm saying is maybe the print is not something that or maybe I'm just tired of looking at it. I've had this for years, years and years and years and years and years, years and years and years. And it's just, yeah, time to go. Time to go. And there's a lot of these like this. This is another one that I bought. Again, it's pretty. Maybe again, I'm just tired of looking at it because I've had it for years. So anyway, we'll get into tops and we'll talk, make decisions on them. Yeah, we'll make decisions on them. We will, but that'll be for another day. All right, guys. So let's go ahead and do the pants, and let's see what we can try on. But for sure, those one pants we're gonna try on. I'll be honest. I don't think they're gonna close. That's the truth. I really don't, because they're very snug. Almost they're say 16, but I don't think it's a true 16 at all. But I just like them. Okay.
Trust myself now. Voice in my head's been too loud, calling me broken, crazy. Maybe you're right about the whole thing, but second guess all my instincts. 'Cause what if I'm broken inside?
So I got into that half. All this is still the same. So I got into that half. And that's what I'm going to do today in terms of going through them. And I have these two here. I don't think I'm going to keep them anymore. I think these are going to go. I've had them for several years. And yeah, apartment 9, size 14. But these have a really, really like a uber good stretch. And it's not that. It's not even the fit or does it fit me or not. It's really just about time to go, time to go. Again, I liked it. I like them, and these are Lee Curvies. And see, when I see that, I'm like, oh, it's going to fit comfortable. And yes, it's about comfort, but it's also about you're not even pulling them when they even fit you. So, that kind of thing. So these really, I am thinking it's time to go. I'm going to put them to the side for sure. Yeah. And ponder that because these two, I just don't ever pull them. I just don't. I just don't. Okay, let's go try on some jeans that I pulled to the side. The first pair is these Gloria Vanderbilt size 14. These are skimmers, and I really like these. So I recently bought these, but they were really, really, really tight. So we'll see.
Like, am I a narcissist? Maybe this conflict is another way to be right. And I can't even see the signs. I can't even trust myself now.
Capri St. John's Bay size 16. The reason why I'm trying these is because I don't know if they're too big now or what the deal is, but I want to see how these are. Like, remember I said there are some that I just want to see what the fit is on them. This is what I want to try. Okay, I could wear these right now. Right now. Yeah, I could wear these right now. It's starting to become, I remember these were like that. It's starting to become a little bulky right here, and it's gonna be a little too big. If I would say maybe another 5 to 7 pounds, it might be a little bit too big, or not fit the way I like them to fit. But if I wear these now, I can get a couple more use out of them. So good, I'm glad I'm trying them on. All right, apartment 9 size 14. These are Maxwell's. These are the trouser type capris that I really, really enjoy. Like, I could really use these for church now. But let's see. These, I do know, have not been able to fit me. If I wore them for just a little bit of time, and then that was it.
She leave, I feel down again. I talk to myself on the floor just to feel less alone.
Okay, these again, these are just to see how they fit because I kind of don't remember. These are the perfectly waisted. These are from Levi's, size 14. Very nice elastic at the waist and button zip front. So I just don't remember these because Levi's tend to run a little small.
So hold my hand tight for a minute. I'll let you know when to let go. You give a little love with a little sun everywhere you
Okay,
go.
these are from Vera Wang. Vera Wang. I bought these at the thrift. I do remember that. These are a size 12, but I think these, if I'm not mistaken, these don't really run a 12. I think these ran a little bit bigger than that. Maybe like a 14. Because I was able to wear them even though I technically never really got into a 12, and I was able to wear them. So I'm curious to see where they fit and how they fit and all that. Okay. Yeah, I remember these. I remember that this stretch is incredible. Yeah, for a 12 and to fit me, it's an incredible stretch. And it fit me at the ankle.
So hold my hand tight for a minute.
This is one that I'm gonna let go because I mean, they're very comfortable jean, very soft jean. I think they have a lot of wear to them. Even though they don't fit me like I would wear them right this second. Like right now I'm sitting at 198, what is it? 198.4, I think. So it wouldn't be long for these in particular to, oh, well, they're really comfortable. I was gonna say that it wouldn't be long for these in particular to fit me very, very comfortable and be able to wear them. But I don't know. I don't know if I really want to keep it, if I need to keep these. And if I question it, then maybe it's just not. So these are gonna go in the pile of the, we'll see. These are the Raphael Comfort Extra Large. Now I have a pair of pants like this recently hauled, and I kind of said that the pattern is it's either people love it or hate it. But when I bought these, I got them from the thrift store. I tried them on and they were tight, and I should have sent them back to the Goodwill, but I ended up taking the tag off and keeping it, so I ended up washing them, and here we are. But I should have took them back because they didn't fit at the moment, and I really try not to keep anything that just doesn't fit at the moment, unless it's those pair of jeans that I'm going to show you. But I ended up keeping it, and so yeah. Okay. Here's the apron. Still very, very visible. I would have to wear a shirt that went down like this, which is fine. But these are very snug to your leg all the way down. But oh my gosh, they feel so good. They're so soft. Yeah, I don't like the way that fits now.
Say a word, even when it hurts. Everywhere you go, everywhere you're smiling. You make it look easy. I don't understand how you can love me the way.
And as you can see, my apron falls more here than here on this side. So this is just going to be, we're working on this. I can't wait to see the progress, but yeah, definitely not now. Not at all. I should have took it back, because this is not something that I had to have or wanted to have, and I just didn't. I didn't, and so I have them. So now I'm determined to get into them. And all right, so here are the pants. These Paisley Skies, size 16. Size 16. They don't say what kind of fit they are, but it's the ones with the big stitching. I like that. Jewel embellishments there. And look at the back. See, I like these. And look, this still has a Goodwill tag, but I did wash them. That's why the paper tag is not there, but I need to cut these off. I know, nothing really special other than the big stitching. The 16, I will say, okay, maybe it was a 16. I don't know what to expect from these. I really don't. I do have a comparison shot for you guys. I don't think they're gonna button, just to kind of put it out there. But it would be nice to see where I'm at, because like I said, my apron per se, I think is now starting to get a little bit more in shape. I mainly see a lot of inflammation being lost right now. It's only been about 8 pounds as of right now. So, I mean, 8 pounds, it's a good amount. It's a very, they say every 5 pounds you lose is a very health benefits, right? That's what I'm aiming for. So it's not that I really necessarily expect any of these to be like, oh my goodness, but I want to progress, see the progression. And if there's anything right now, it's just the curiosity. I should have probably waited for like 10 pounds, but here we are. Let's try this. What do you think? I'm looking at the pants and I'm thinking it's the pants that I was talking about. If you're seeing it, it's confirmed it was, because you're going to see a comparison shot. Ready?
Can't even trust myself now.
Here we go.
Voice in my head's been too loud, calling me broken, crazy. 'Cause maybe you're right about the whole thing. I second guess.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Terrified you're right about me. Right about me. You're right about me. Everything I do, every time I open my mouth, I start to question myself.
I could wear these today. The other issue I remember as I was putting them up is my inner thighs. Very tight in the thigh area. They don't really go up all the way because of my thighs, but this is where it's at right now. So I'm working and toning in those areas too, and they matter because you know, if they can't go over the thigh area, you know, and then the apron, it's like they were meeting a lot of hurdles, you know, thighs, buttocks, apron, waist, you know, and so reducing all of these things, it's just, yeah, I'm excited. I really, really am. All right, guys, that is it. Those were all the pants. So I have some ones that I'm thinking about. I'm really going to think about them. I have some that don't fit, and I didn't expect to fit into them. I just kind of want to see where I'm at. Some I didn't remember how they fit, and then the ones that fit now, which is one that I need to wear now, and these. That workout was really, really good. It was good. I had a really good workout this morning. I decided to do it early, and I'll tell you why. But I decided to do it early, and I decided to do one of her cardio exercises, which I'm loving. I really, really am. You know, the exercises that I'm picking for her to do are a lot of her beginners, a lot of her senior citizen beginners, or just today was just a very light cardio that I wanted to do. But it wasn't so light. I mean, when you put your arms over your head while you're, I almost dropped you. When you put your hands over your head like that, while you're walking, your heart rate's going to go up. So my heart rate went up pretty good. And that one was a beginner one, and it was a 2,500 step, because she had a little step counter going. So far, I really, really enjoy it. The workout, the actual with the strength training, that was a really, really good one too. Really enjoying it. And then at the end, we always do a plank. She will always do a 15-second plank. So I decided to do it early, and I'll tell you why. Let me get a tripod, because it's hard to hold this phone up right now. I really am glad I'm doing this challenge. The challenge is for 25 days. In this first week anyway, I don't know how it is next week, but in this first week, she does say to take 2 days off. And in this day, I did day 3 today, she did say that we were going to be adding on. Like this week is just sort of getting us going, but it's going to get more intense as the days or weeks go. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm doing really, really good. The reason why I'm on day 3 and not day 4 is because we need to talk about what happened yesterday. Now, you saw that I did the try on, and I had a really, really good morning. I felt really, really good, and things were going really, really good. But as the day went on, there was some challenges, I will say, and I will let you know this. My husband and I, we sort of got into a little bit of a conflict, a little bit of a disagreement. He was at work and he called and everything was going good, but something, big came up, and it's a serious matter. It wasn't like a little spat, it was something very serious. And he had to go. He's at work. He had to go. And, I waited for him to call me back. I'm just not one of those that will text and text and text and text or call and call and call and call. It's just no. But what ended up happening, because he had a really hard day yesterday at work, really, really hard. So much so, guys, that he got home at 8 o'clock at night. And those are very rare. But when he comes home at 8 o'clock, that's because the job site that he's on is just, is pretty, something's going on. So, I didn't hear from him. This happened sort of almost like maybe, what time was this that happened? Maybe 12 or so. I did get a lot of stuff done at home. I did, but it got to me. Let's just put it that way. And I really am somebody that is, I'm telling you from my heart, that I'm trying to really deal with things different. Okay. And the way I perceive things, like I'm really trying to pray, and just go at it in a different manner, like put my part, because I feel really, really good, so I really want to change even in that, So I waited for my husband to call, and finally around 6 o'clock he calls and he says, listen, I'm not going to make it home till like 8. Right. And I said, okay. And we had planned before, like yesterday, like the day before, we had planned to have some steaks. He was in the mood for some steaks. Okay. And he was going to pick them up on the way home. Okay. So I didn't take anything out. And, I at 6 o'clock in the evening, I'm like, oh my gosh, I didn't take anything out, but things were kind of what they are. And finally, when he called me, he said, listen, I didn't get the steaks. Did you take anything out? And I said, no, I didn't. He says, okay. He says, I'm going to go pick us up some canes. Now, this is where the NSB comes in, because I have to tell you, in that moment when he says, I'm going to go pick us up some canes, and he even said, we can share it like we always do. We'll weigh out the fry so we can put in, but I knew that was going to put me over the 25 grams of carbs. I knew it. And so I said to him, I said, listen, I know you're tired. I know you go ahead and have it. Go ahead. Pick yourself up, whatever you want. If you don't want canes, don't do canes. I'm not going to have canes. I said, I want to really stick with this. And he said, are you sure? And he was tired. Like I said, he was tired. I said, listen, I'm telling you, go get whatever you want to get, And he says, you know what? I have an idea. I'll be there. And I said, okay. And like at this point, he was really just down the street, because the Cane's is just down the street. And he showed up around 8:10, and he had the pre-made hamburger patties. He just ran in the store and came out, and that's what we had. And we did them in the air fryer, and it was real quick, and it was it. And so I was really proud of myself, guys, because I really want to stick with this. I don't want to let my guard down and be like, oh, okay, it's really bad. We had an emotionally hard day. I really, really wanted to make it. I want to make it good when it's good and everything's good and you're flying high and you know what I mean? Everything's going so good that you're able to be on the program. But I also wanted to make it count when things are like this, because this is not going to be the first time something's going to come up. You know what I mean? So it was really, really important to me to really just stick with it. And I did. My husband and I, we're okay. We didn't really get to resolve the issue. We really didn't, because he was so tired that, after we ate, cleaned, he just showered and he says, I really am beat. I said, go to bed. because you're not going to solve anything like that. Not when he's extremely tired, and then my head was like going through the process in my head, And though I didn't work out, that's okay. Like I said, in this particular week, I don't know if it's like that every week, but you take 2 days off. So that was my day off, and then Sunday will be my other day off. So I did today's challenge was day 3. My husband has called me already, and he says, I'm going to try to get off a little bit earlier since I was, working late, and we'll talk about it. And I said, okay, but I think it's good because we're both already like, you know what I mean? Like we both can come back and resolve this situation in a much calmer setting, I think so. I think that's good. So that's kind of what happened. That's the truth of it. That's what happened. And so what I decided to do when I got up this morning, I said, you know what? This is what I wanted to do in the first place. I was trying to find something that I can do in the mornings and get my strength training in. And that's why I picked this challenge. And so I said, no, get it done in the mornings. And this way, whatever happens in the evening, you know what I mean? Like, you never know. At least you got it done. And that's why I did it when I did it. Okay, guys, that's it for right now. I've been talking forever, but that's what happened. So NSV, I think I'm very, very proud of myself. I did not use food to help me cope. I didn't let my guard down. I made it count. I'm making it count when it's good, when everything's good and pretty easy to do. I say that, or when it's time to use your motivation, use whatever you need to use to say, okay, this is not the time to give in. It's just not. You're on a program in the good and in the bad. And at least at this round, I did really, really good. And that's good. That's what I'm just going to live in the moment, because I don't know. Maybe there will be a time where maybe I don't hold it so strong. And yeah, but for now, I did good. And this is another thing. This is another point that I want to make, because this is a lesson learned, is that you should meal plan. You should. If he wanted steaks, then I could have went last night and got them. You know what I mean? Always have that ready, because you don't know what life will bring. A little spat with the husband even, and then you're like, and so having things really, really prepped, planned out, where you wake up in the morning and it's the game plan is already set. That's going to be key, I think, especially because we're kind of like, we're at a point where we're making changes, like we're seeing the changes happening. Like we're in that point, So anyway, that's it for right now. Got dizzy. Okay, let me see what time it is. I've been doing editing and having problems. 4:53, almost 5 o'clock in the late afternoon, early evening. Been doing some editing, but you know what else? Haven't eaten. Not one morsel of food. I've had a Zivia, which I think caffeine does knock you off of the fasting. I don't know. I would have to really research that. Certain drinks don't, like black coffee, water, but I think even lemon water might knock you off of the fasting. And sometimes I fast because I know this is going to sound bad, but I'm in the middle of something and I don't know, because I'm upstairs. I think, I got to go downstairs, might as well just keep pushing it. Just keep pushing it. I know it's bad. But anyway, I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go downstairs. Husband just called me, said he'd be here. He wants some wings. He wants chicken wings. I thought, okay, we can do that. So I think what I'm going to do, though, is I am going to go downstairs and get me some dill pickle spears. Maybe like 3. and a baby bell. That's what I like to have, like, to tie me down. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna go do that. But I just wanted to tell you that, yeah, 4:55, and I am still fasting. Again, is it technically a fast? I don't know, because I did have a Zivia. I had two cans of Zivias. So I don't know. I don't know if that'll take you out of fasting. But regardless, I haven't had a morsel of food. That's for sure. All right. To bed yet. It's almost 10 o'clock, and my husband and I are like kind of worried. So my daughter, she went out of town. She went to Orange County. I don't live in Orange County. She went to a different county. I mean, she drives. She's got her license, but these are a lot of firsts, even. So she's been on the freeway. She takes the freeway to school. She does all that. But this is like 2 to 3 freeways, and I know one of them is got a lot of traffic. So yeah, it's just when you hear white knuckling it, you know what I mean? But my husband and I were like, well, she's got to have her first. She's got to, right? We all do. So, and she's got to gain experience by doing it. It's nighttime. And I know that one freeway she's on, I know it. It's a tough one. It's a tough one because it's so much traffic. But my husband's downstairs. The other thing I want to say is I had the wings, the chicken wings, and I am under calories. But they have some type of white flour breading. So I'm not sure if it was the chicken wings or I always have to dip my chicken wings in something like a ranch or a hot sauce or something. I don't know. Excuse me. And there was nothing. So I had a Primal Kitchen dressing, avocado dressing. And it's an avocado with lime or something like that. And I thought, I'm going to use this. And now my stomach is like, bloated. And I don't know if it was the chicken wings or the avocado. Because the chicken wings weren't the best ingredients. And remember, I had mentioned that the avocado bloats me.
I'm just gonna wait for her. Make sure.
I told them you were downstairs, worried about his little girl. Yeah, I'm worried too. Back to the stomach issue. So I'm sitting here bloated, inflamed, and I feel it in my hands. I do. I already feel it in my hands. I feel bloated. My stomach's extended, and it's like churning. And like I said, avocado and me, we don't do very well. And then the wings and stuff too could have been. So I'm drinking a lot of water. I have my water right here because I like to flush it out. And the other thing I did, I walked in place for 10 minutes to get the bowels moving. Because I read that. A doctor said that. I don't remember where I read that or heard that, but he said, you should walk after you eat anyway. That's what he said. You should. It gets the bowels moving. It gets everything going. The digestive system. Now, he's not saying like run or do major exercise. He's just saying walk. So I walked in place just to help myself. So anyway, that's it for tonight, guys. It was a really good day. I will see you tomorrow in the morning. We got a workout to do. Oh, I am sorry. I'm going to burn it before I go to bed. Well, it's the planks made at Cane's. I'm going to do it. I'm on day 5. Torrid on this. Look at the yolk. But we're hungry. We're gonna eat here at In-N-Out, and I will put a picture here of what I weighed in today.